Today, we're taking a peek at the Dragon Touch Max 10 tablet. Let's get into it. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch, and today we're taking a peek at a tablet. This is actually, I think I've done an Android tablet once or twice in the past. It's been a long time though. And Dragon Touch actually got a hold of me and asked me if I'd be willing to show this on my channel. I thought, why not? I haven't done one for a while, and if nothing else, it gets me to looking at. Now, this is not going to be something that's going to compare to my iPad Pro, right? It isn't. My iPad Pro is a $700 beast. Now it's a 2018 model, so it's technically not that anymore. But this, I think, runs $139 on Amazon right now. So in all reality, I'm actually going to be comparing this to like the Fire tablets, the little bit nicer in that regard, but in those lower end, more price conscious brands, right? There's going to be other ones out there as well. This is a octa-core tablet. It's 32 gigs of internal memory, well, 32 plus 3, and then it does have an SD card slot that you can slide in there and add in more memory in that regard. It does have an IPS screen, 1200 by 1920, so a little bit better than HD technically. And it actually, the screen's not too bad. I did run a benchmark on this, and then I said, well, I gotta have something to compare it to. So I ran it on iPhone 10, iPhone XS, iPhone 11 Pro, iPad 5th gen, and then my iPad Pro, and even my iMac. I ran it on all of the stuff, and that way I had something to judge it against. Now, I don't think, I didn't expect that to even do close to any of my bigger items. I really wanted to see how it did compare to like the iPhone 10 and iPhone XS. That was the big one. So I'm going to show you that here in a second. But I'm going to get in and show you the tablet first before we get into the benchmark. So when you actually get it does come with this big screen thing stuck on the screen that basically tells you, remove this, check, here's how you do the power, here's how to do that, here's how you do this, how you slide, how you unlock, make sure you activate your warranty. So that's all the information that's on there. But this is the tablet itself. So we have the screen, obviously. We do have a front-facing camera. It is USB-C for its power charge port. Up by that USB charge port is where the little door in the back here, you actually, if I can bring it towards you so you can see, kind of grab it from the top, and it comes off. It literally is a piece. And that's where the SD card goes, is right down in that slot. I don't like that. I'd rather have a door. But then again, once you put the SD card, it's not kind of designed where you don't. Now, it didn't come with an SD card. I had just an extra cheapy small one that was lying around. And yeah, so that's where that goes. There is the rear-facing camera as well with flash. On the side over here, there are the buttons, and you can actually see we have the power, the volume up, volume down, and then there's a reset kind of pinhole there. Otherwise, you have your speakers on the bottom with your microphone down there, and it's pretty well, it's a tablet. Now let me sign into the tablet real quick. And there we are. So now this is running Android Pie. It's going to be, a newer refresh of Android, but I'm sure that you could probably get this updated. You could do certain things with it. I'm not going to go through the apps. This is more on the tablet performance itself. It's pretty much running a almost stock version of it. That's from what I can tell. I don't do a whole lot with Android, and obviously it's more. There's a lot more people that know more about it than I do, but it is a pretty blank slate experience when you get it, and you just go into the Play Store and start downloading apps. So, pretty simple experience in that regard. So here is the results that I did with the Geekbench. Now I used Geekbench 5 for its results, and so we can go with that. Right now I'm actually highlighting the single core results, so the best single core on the top, worst on the bottom. The Tablet Express Max is going to be on the bottom for both these results. It's nowhere near the power that even a 5th gen iPad has. So to be honest about it, if you can, the 5th gen iPad ran, I think, $329 when it first came out. If you could find one of those for a decent amount, and of course we're talking Android versus iOS, and I understand that, but it is nowhere near the power performance that a 5th gen iPad has. Single cores, the 11 Pro just blew everything out of the water that I have. Multi-core score, iPad Pro hit top notch. Then my Mac, then my iPhone 11 Pro. But the tablet still here right on the bottom, 143, 644. So with its capabilities, pretty low. But then again, it is just around $140. So it shouldn't even compare to the 5th gen iPad, even though that 5th gen iPad's a couple years old now. So, but it is something to highlight, and this doesn't lie. These are results that I can't even fudge. So that is what they are. So a little bit of depth into those numbers. Those are numbers, and so not everybody knows what those numbers mean. But if you look at device to device, Samsung Galaxy A7, LG G2, Samsung Galaxy Note 3. They all have similar benchmarks to this guy, at least in single core. Multi-core is up and down in those. But that's kind of what you're thinking. So for $139, it's what you would expect. Good for browsing, good for watching some videos, good for simple tasks. You're not going to do anything heavy gaming on this thing. It's just really not built for it. It does do gaming. It does. It's similar to those older devices. Some of the more intensive games. Battery life. They say expect 10 hours of battery life on this. I would give it that. I'm probably, in the few weeks that I've been using it, I never go to dead. I just never do. I would probably estimate 8 to 9 hours in real world use. And if you're graphics intensive, a little bit less than that. But about 10 hours if you're doing light duty stuff would probably work fine. Camera's not too bad. It's a $140 tablet. It is what it is. It's not bad. It really isn't. I wouldn't hesitate, if you have some kids that you're looking to don't want to spend a whole lot of money. The nice thing about this, and I would take this over a Fire tablet, and that's because it's not locked into the stupid ecosystem that the Amazon Fire tablets are. Now, I've hacked the Fire tablets before. I've done a lot of things, but this is already blank slated. So Dragon Touch for $140, yeah. It's a $140 tablet, is what it is. It's not going to replace the iPads. It's not going to perform as good as some of the more expensive stuff out there. But for $140, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, that's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments on the Dragon Touch, or if you want me to do something else to showcase more numbers or anything like that, please comment below. Let me know. Share, like, subscribe. If you have any questions on this, hit me up. Otherwise, head over to techgooch.com and you can get a hold of me direct there. But thanks for Dragon Touch to let me try this out. Not a bad little tablet. I wish I could show you more. I mean, I could show you how it runs on this, on browsing, things like that, but it's pretty simple. And there's not a whole lot that I can really show you on top of what I already have. I mean, yeah, we could watch a movie together, I guess, but more than anything, I think the responsiveness is decent, but it's not crazy amazing. And the screen itself, it's not a bad display. It really isn't. I can't say bad things about it. It's not the iPad Pro that I'm used to, but it's not supposed to be. It is nowhere near the cost of that thing. So this is actually really handy. Specifically, what I used to use my Fire tablet for was just watching movies when I was donating blood or plasma or something like that. I just sit there and watch, and it was fantastic, and I didn't worry about doing anything because it was a cheap tablet. And this is something that you can give to your kids and not really have too much to worry about. So if you have any questions, again, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for sticking by to the end, and we'll catch you back here for a future video review right here on Tech Gooch. We'll see you soon.